So now let's talk VS Code extensions. So I've installed all the important ones so we can install every single one of them and actually see what it does. So first of all, this is like the default theme. I only change the default from light to dark because light just hurts my eyes. So the first thing we're gonna do is install a theme because this theme is just bad. It's just really bad. So we're gonna go to the extensions store, and here the theme, which is the best one around, is OneDark Pro. So we're gonna choose it, and there's 3 variants of it. So we're gonna install it, and as you see, we're gonna choose from the 3 variants. I prefer the last one, and as you see, it's the best one for me. And also, if we went to look to the files, we're gonna see that it's in different colors, more clear ones to understand where you're at. So this is the first thing. The second thing is, you see right here, these icons are pretty basic, so we need better ones. So the ones that I prefer are material, and then they're gonna get the first one, material icon theme, which is gonna give us these icons, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna click install, and then we're gonna choose them from here, and then we're gonna go back, and you see these are the new ones, which are much better and much easier to use. So the thing that we're gonna need also is called prettier. So before that, let's create like something random. Let's go a function that's called e, and then we're gonna have like a const right here, for example, that equals nothing. So this is like normally, as you see, like if we didn't add like this comma right here, it doesn't add automatically, so you need to add it for yourself. For example, if we went and take this way, and we click like Ctrl S to save, nothing changed. That means we don't have an organizer, and we need to have that. So like every time we save, it organizes the code for us and adds these commas if they don't exist. So simply we're going to use prettier. We're going to go right here and search for prettier, which is the best one to use, and we're going to install it. Let's see if it works. So probably it's not going to work in the beginning, so we're going to go to the settings, and we're going to go here to settings, and then we're gonna search for on save. Here in formatting, as you see in formatting, you click or check with this one. So format a file on save. That means you format your code when you save, and you see right here a formatter must be available, which is prettier for now. So now we go back and then try again, and sometimes it doesn't work, as you see, even if we add this. And the reason is that we need to add some few things right here. So we're gonna go back to prettier page. We're gonna make sure that prettier is the default one. So we take those inside here, and we're gonna take them, set the brackets, and go back to settings here, and then we're gonna search for JSON, because in VS Code you can upload from install tools from here, or also you can manage them from a JSON file. So this is one, edit in settings.json, and here we have all our settings right here. So we're gonna add this here to make sure that this is the new one. So it's not known now, so let's try again. Probably not gonna work. No, it works. So as you see, it works. It adds the commas, so automatically it adds them, and if you like misplace one of the elements, it automatically align them to each other to make sure that your code looks good. So the other thing that we're gonna need, so I was gonna tell you about tab 9, but I don't think it's that good. Like, I've used it for a while right now, I don't think it's that good. If you don't know what tab 9 is, it's an AI autocomplete tool. So like, you write something and then it predicts the code that you're gonna write, and if you use some code like multiple times, it picks up on it and it shows it like when you need it. So that's what tab 9. We have like 2 tools. There's tab 9, and the other one is called Copilot, which is GitHub Copilot, this one. And for my experience, I prefer this one, so we're gonna install it. So I don't think I think tab 9 is alright, but I prefer this one. So you're gonna install it, and we're gonna make sure when you start coding, you're gonna see the difference while using a Copilot than not using anything. So this is another icon, another extension done. Let me see my notes. Another one that we're gonna have is auto rename tag. So name tag, this one is very important, I think. So let's go back to our HTML. Let's go, we have a tag. So this is a div, it starts here and end here. So for example, if we write something wrong in the tag and want to fix it, we have to fix it like here, and then we go back to the other one and fix it. If we want to change it, it's the same way. So what it does, this auto rename tag, we're gonna install it, And it's very simple. We're gonna go back right here. So if we write something here, it's added to the end also, and if we like change in the end also, it's added to the beginning, which is pretty nice. So we're gonna have this also. Let me see what we have. Another that we have, let's see, for example, as you see, we have these brackets right here. So sometimes when you have a lot of functions, you know, a lot of you know, brackets, you might get confused. So there's a tool to make sure that you distinguish them to understand where you're at. So, and it's called, let me see right here, brackets percolorizer, which is this one in the beginning. So we're gonna install it to see the difference. So as you see right here, this is like the default one, and the new ones, they're gonna be like this. So these are in blue and these are in pink, so they are distinguished and you know where you're at. So we're gonna go back to the extension minutes. So we're gonna click install. So let me see what we're gonna need also. So now it's installed. If we go back, you're gonna see that they are in colors. So you see they are yellow right now. So other thing that we need, we're gonna work with some env files, which is, let's create ones right here, which is gonna be an env file that you write something in it. So write like variables that we store them, that we don't want to use in our code. You don't need to know much about them before we use them, but there's an extension to pretty cool. So when we write something right here, so like we have a variable, for example, let's call it key. As you see, everything here is in plain white and doesn't look good. So there's an extensions to colorize this. So I like colors, so to make sure everything looks good. The extension name is env. Such a simple name. So we're gonna click install. And now it's been installed. So now if we go back to the env file, we see that they are, you know, colorized. So this is like the variable name and this is the value in a different color. So other thing we need, which is the last one, is gonna called AS7, which for snippets. So this is for snippets. You get snippets for React or Redux and React Native. There's another version which is not this one, so we're gonna work on this one. This is the real one. So we're gonna click install. So when we work with our projects and React, like we want to create like a functional component, you know, or any, you know, in Redux and other stuff, you're gonna see we don't have to like write everything. So we're not gonna go and write like, for example, function and then the name and the brackets and then return. So this, we can create like a simple code like refc, and then it's gonna generate the code for us. So I don't have a React project right here, but believe me, this one is gonna save you a lot of time. So just install it, trust me, and then we're gonna start work. I'm gonna show you exactly how we work. So this is for the extensions. I may forget something, but I did forget something important. So when we work in HTML, for example, we have VS Code have a built-in, you know, tool that's called image, which is like, for example, when I create like a div with a class name, we can go like just point, and then we're gonna write the name of the class. For example, we're gonna name it name. So and we create the class username. If we want to build like when a span with a name, we just name it something, and then it gets us. So this is image, and it's built in right here. Also have options like when I create like a UL, and inside it we're gonna create an LR5M. So and it's gonna create a 5 li inside the URL. So it's pretty cool. But one of the things when we work on React, when we work with GSX, it's not JS, when I work with GSX and write HTML there, probably is not gonna be, you know, is not gonna give you this option because it's not known there. So there is a way to add this on React, so you can get access and use it there also. So you go to settings and then you search for image, and when you search for image, I've already added here. So in include languages, you can just add it. You click add item, and then the key you write JavaScript, and in the value you write JavaScript React, and then click OK. I've already had it, and then automatically image is gonna work on GSX, and it's found like in settings.json. You're gonna find right here in image.include languages, you're gonna find JavaScript and JavaScript React. So this is the last thing, and I forgot it, and I had to add it to the video so you don't forget. So this is all we need for VS Code extensions. If something new come up, I'm gonna tell you, of course, while we're coding. So see ya.